Welcome everyone to the Alfa Las Vegas Open here in the Rio All Suites and Hotel, run by Predator and CSI. Our next match for today is another last 64 matchup between A.Yapp from Singapore and P.Makkonen from Finland. In the commentary booth for this match we have someone all the way from Australia, James Georgiadis, and myself, Tim de Ruiter. Welcome James, how are you today?
I'm good, Tim. How are you?
Good, very busy. Yeah, thank you for helping us out, of course. Great to have you in the booth, some Australian knowledge, huh?
More than happy to come. I wasn't going to come after I just lost, but I
Yeah.
thought, you know what? When I found out it was with you,
Makes a change, huh?
of course.
Yeah, so what do you think about this match here?
Has anybody lost?
This is the last 64, so
Has anybody lost a match though to get into the 64 is my question.
that's a good question. I think Petri lost.
Yeah.
I remember he lost his second match, so Yapp on a winning streak. Still, I think Petri is quite dangerous because he's got a really big break.
But Yapp did make the final last year as well.
Yeah,
In Vegas.
he's won in Michigan already once, and he's been having very good results, of course, as well. So
He's been strong.
the player is very capable. Big break, but not really anything going.
How good is a triangle rack? No one's making a ball.
No, it's not true. Last match, we had Jeremy Seaman and Shane Van Boning making a bunch of balls.
Were they?
Yeah. No, I just think there is different kinds of breaks, and every table has its own way to hit them. You know, it's some people try to crush them, but they're not hitting it full in the face. The other one is try to cut break, but then it leaves a lot of problems on the table. Like, it has more different views.
So how were they breaking from the center or trying to crush them?
We'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this later. Okay, so but it's left a good opening shot for Yapp. Any problems on the table?
Nice kiss on 6 here. Well, 2 and 8 linked together nice little combination. 5 and 7 look okay as well in the top pocket.
And maybe just traveling up. If you get a little bit too much angle on the 5-7, you will have to play the carom.
And the carom's not that bad as well. Just got to control the 2 ball here if you can.
Yeah, I would favor him to make this. I think everything around the 5-7 could be tricky.
Are you feeling more of a carom or are you thinking combination on the 5?
I would definitely try to get to the short rail on the 5-7 combo.
Yeah.
Because then you can control the 5 ball a little better. Yeah, if you don't get there at the end, then, well, you will have to shoot the carom and try to make something happen.
Yeah.
So left a good angle on the 3 to come down for the 4.
Is he going to use a long rail or to slide in between the 6 and 9?
Could, if he draws the cue ball to the long rail, he's guaranteeing himself to have a good angle on the 4. But I do prefer to go in between the 6 and the 9 and just make sure I get the speed right.
Just get a nice bounce off that short rail.
Yeah. So he played it this way to guarantee himself an angle. He's got the perfect angle to get to the other side. Now ideally would want to be on the short rail.
Yeah, frozen to it would be nice or something close to that
Yeah,
for
or
sure.
maybe half a diamond off, but that kind of range, I think you can do a lot of good things from there. Yeah, good speed. I think it's going to get there, and it's got perfect. If he cuts the 5 into the 7, he's always going to have this 5 ball after.
I love his flow around the table. It's not too quick, it's not too slow. Plays at his own speed.
Yeah, he's got a good he's always have had a good technique. You can really see that he started playing young and always has just been building confidence. Don't really see much more to do here.
Well, looks like it's going to be 1-0. A good chance to finish the rack here for Yapp. It's always nice to start strong in the short race as well.
Yeah, for sure. And I keep saying it, getting the first game on the board is always nice. Like, it's always that little confidence boost. He's lost the cue ball a little bit here. Did slide.
It slid open a lot,
Yeah.
that one for sure. Maybe stretching a little bit, didn't quite cue it as he wanted.
Or maybe made the 5-ball a little thinner. So a little work to do here. He can cut the 6 and still go 2 reels around to the center of the table. I think that would be the easiest. Don't do too much with the cue ball.
You just want to make this one.
A little slow, a little slow. This is 50-yard line.
50-yard line.
This is
Just caught it a little bit heavy into the pocket, and then kind of lost the speed with the cue ball. But
yeah. And now he will have to do more with the cue ball. I don't really see him dropping this in. There's a big scratch. Both sides.
do you like stunning this in? Punching it in a little bit?
Maybe low right and just take a long 10 ball. He even played more. Just try to get closer, but then with more angle.
It's nice.
Yeah, it would be a good start for Yapp.
Yeah, nice little opener with a little swerve around the 10. Good combination controlling the 2. And good combination on the 5-7.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the easiest of racks.
No,
and
good start.
gets the first game on the board, Aloysius Yapp.
So the format's changed though, hasn't it?
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
64.
So we're playing 3 races to 4. And if we go hill in the last set, we'll go to a shootout. Just had one with Shane Van Boning and Jeremy Seaman.
Who won? I didn't
Shane
see.
Van Boning at the end, but it was nerve-wracking.
Really?
It was really good. Oh yeah.
I'm going to have to watch that later.
Jeremy only missed one. Lost
Really?
4-3. So imagine he was really close.
Oh, so Shane made them all.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to watch that.
Yeah, it was definitely a good match. Shane played really good in the beginning, and then Jeremy took over. And then the third set was such a nail-biter. Like both players went up, down, went all back and forth. Was really good. So yeah, so we first play 2 sets, then the third set, another race of 4, but Hill will go to a shootout. Compared to before, I think it's a great change.
Yeah, it's a much better change for sure.
Oh, almost made a ball. Decided to break from the right long rail, and I felt like he didn't really put much into it.
No.
Just going for that controlled cue ball, which is nice, but breaking from the side is already not doing a lot at the moment. Usually I tell people, go break from the side rail, it works way better. And then now this week, I see the best results from the center.
Yeah, you got to mix it up sometimes, but it all depends on the table. That's a nice shot.
Yeah, good start. Expect him to just drop the 2 ball in and shoot the 3 in the top left corner in this view.
Yeah, I don't see any issues. Probably the only shot is 6 of the 7 later in the rack. Everything early links together quite nicely.
Oh. Now queuing over the 9, but not really much he has to do with the cue ball on this 3.
Yeah, you can just drop this one in. Did you play in this tournament, Tim?
No.
Lucky us.
No, that's not true.
Oh, from what I saw the other night, looks pretty smooth to me.
Yeah, I robbed you, I know. Yeah, so not feeling too great yet. Took a little extra time here to set up, to be queuing over the 9.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely, and I keep saying this, I see Petri, I do a lot of commentary on him lately. I really think this is a guy that is really underachieved. Plays way better than his results are.
So how are we looking at linking from the 6 to the 7?
I would like, ideally, I would have liked a little bit more angle on the 5 and then stun over to
And then use long sort of to come down?
yeah, because now going along the angles is kind of difficult. You have to maneuver perfectly around the balls.
You can probably even land potentially on the blue spot in the middle of the table and just take a chop on the 7.
Yeah, that might be the other option. If he could maybe go around the 9, but that's so tricky.
You could.
Hopefully. We'll see next week in the World 10 Ball Championships. No, he played the center table here. Good control. I think the best option.
Yeah, in that scenario where he's a little bit flatter than he wanted.
So now positioned for the 8 in the same corner pocket as the 7. Might play a little one pocket here, shooting all the 4 balls here in the same corner.
Just caught that a little heavy again. They're never nice when you got to slow roll them.
Yeah, it gets a little tricky. Your stroke is a little bit more sensitive when you play that soft pace. He's playing low in the cue ball, so he feels that he can still hold it. Yeah, nicely done.
It's a good return.
Yeah, showing Yapp, hey, I'm also here. I'm not sweating playing you. And I think that break could really make a big difference in this match.
Yeah, because I did a match earlier in the day with George. It was Alexa Pachel versus Kang from Vietnam. I think throughout the whole match, there was only potentially 2 balls made out of maybe 12 or so breaks on this table.
And we'll go for a short 1-minute break, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the break.
Wow, what a shot this is.
There's a highlight shot.
Brilliant
if I ever
shot.
saw one.
Brilliant shot from Roland Garcia. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, this is a classy kicking from these two, and jumping, and positional play.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Well played. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. No, cue ball. He's all right, and he's got a shot on the 2. Great shot again with that jump stick.
And welcome back here at the Alfa Las Vegas Open. P.Makkonen ready to break.
Looks like he's going to be crushing him now.
Well, he always crushes him.
Nice big follow through. Apparently that's the key, he told me the other day.
Well, did you see the follow through?
That was great. Make the one.
Yeah, I mean, this makes 2 balls on the break.
Correct. There goes my comment from before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I've seen it many times already.
I think the crush is working better for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely a great break. Just a little unfortunate not to get something on the 2, but that's something you cannot really have control on.
No.
There is a safety shot here if he shoots the 2 into the 9 and then stun the cue ball 1 rail behind the 3.
Yeah.
I do like that one.
You can definitely get enough purchase out of that one. Looks like he's playing the low side.
He's playing the other way around, going in between the side pocket and the 4. Trying to look for cover with the 9 and the 4. Oh.
And the 5, 8, and 6 as well.
Yeah, well, he's left the combination on, and this combination is not really tough. Just, oh no, he's got the 4.
Yeah, looks
oh,
like
he bumped the 4 in between.
Yeah, it looks like. I reckon I'll still back him to make this one.
Yeah, even if he's jumping.
Yeah, for sure.
Quite full contact is, and the 2 ball is most likely not going to move that much. And in the Billiard Series rules, there's one change from compared to the WPA rules. It's that the early 10 balls are allowed. So if he had made a combo, there was a chance to get the 2-10 combo. But he scratches and
yeah, slightly overplayed it a little bit. I felt kind of caught the top side of the 2 ball as he was jumping. And he's giving Petri a nice chance here.
yeah, for sure. If he can, for me, it would be going from the 2 to the 3 to the 4. If he can get close to the 4, he's got 4 balls next to each other to play position.
It's pretty much again like a 1 pocket out sort of again.
Yeah. Oh.
Wants it to bounce.
A little surprised he played this angle. I expected him to go
mid
get the other angle.
And then bounce off the long rail and come out.
Can still go forward. It's always running towards the 4, so it's okay.
Yeah, you don't want to catch a 10. Should be okay.
Now, if he gets straight, he could just follow a little bit and shoot the 5 in the side. If he has a small angle, yeah, I think he will have to. Of course, he can draw back to where he is now, but then
Then he might have
it
to bump
gets
the others. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the little follow. Yeah, I sort of like that ball and hand shot. Probably did need a little bit of angle from mid-table.
Yeah, just like that. Nicely done. Only has to follow maybe a diamond, diamond and a half on this 5 ball, and it's looking good so far.
I think so. Strong start. Probably would have liked to follow a little bit more there. Got a slightly more thinner cut than he wanted. But should be okay to swing around 2 rails short and long for the same pocket.
Yeah, expect him to. It's more speed control than anything else for me. Nicely done. Good speed.
No issues here.
Yeah, small little angle to stun a little bit closer to the 9.
Tables are playing pretty nice, as always.
Looks so, yeah.
Cute photo.
Yeah, so small little angle on the 9, but we'll still be able to stop the cue ball there. Oh, he was even straight. Well, 2-1. I don't see him missing this.
No, nothing to worry about here. Strong start from both players. Probably just a slightly overplayed jump shot by Yapp. Kind of lost control of the cue ball.
Yeah, and also Yapp had one dry break. Makkonen, really good break on 1 each. We'll definitely look to go for the same way. He's always been breaking like that. Always
a crusher.
Always a crusher.
Yeah. So how's your day been? You've done a few matches obviously today.
Yeah. Well, we had actually a very interesting day today.
That's good.
We've seen a couple shootouts, which is always nice to watch.
That's good, yeah.
We've seen some upcoming talents. We've had Sophia Must, 14-year-old, playing on the TV table and then doing commentary with me on Shane Van Boning and Jeremy
How
Seaman.
good was that?
So it was kind of fun to do,
Yeah.
because, yeah, she definitely has a different approach to the game because she's young and fast and, like...
How did she go in her match as well?
She was really nervous, she told
Yeah.
me. She said, being in the arena is just so different.
Of course.
It's her first time. And
Good experience for her.
Exactly. Can only
Oh.
grow from there. And here again, just crushed him and deserves a little bit more, I think.
Where's the 10 gone? It's got to be close to the 1. It's bumping
Just
up
look
table.
again. Oh, such a big break, making the 2 straight in the side.
I think that 10's really close to a combination.
Well, I think that 1 ball goes.
Oh.
Yeah, that 1 ball does go.
Has he got enough to see it?
Looks like it to me.
Looks like he's shooting it.
Would be really nice if he can get going. And nicely done.
With that break, he looks strong in this match.
Well, that's the thing. In this format, having a break like that really is going to win you a lot of matches.
Couple of cheap racks here and there.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I borrow your break for the next tournament?
Are you sure?
From what I saw the other night, it was pretty good. Do you, it's okay. I thought he might have played that off the 9 nearly. Try and hold the white ball a little bit more as well.
Yeah, just a little tricky to let that 9 ball go. Maybe go together with the 5 and then don't end up with something. He's okay though. He can. It looks to me he can shoot this in the corner and follow up just next to the side rail, next to the side pocket.
Yeah, just above it.
Call this extension. Maybe a little bit more tricky than we think.
Yeah, it looks like it's heading
Might-
towards the side.
Yeah,
But-
maybe a little tricky with the point.
What, what about bumping into the 5 maybe? Can't see if he's digging at it.
No, I think it's okay. Nope, he
Yeah.
played the bump and he went around it, so
It's not too bad. He's got a shot.
he's got a shot, that's for sure, but quite some angle, and has to make sure he doesn't get behind the 8.
Could even try and hit the 8.
Yeah, if you can hit it full in the face, that would be great. But yeah, this is what I was saying. Did he get on that 6 ball?
Doesn't quite look like it.
Well, he didn't really look disappointed, so.
And here comes the jump shot.
Yeah, just got the jump cue out, and
Well, if he played at that pace, maybe he was trying to bump the 8.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I like this better, to be honest.
Yeah?
The jump shot is really tough to get on the 7. He plays the bank, but
And that's
he's
where the shot clock comes in, right?
yeah, exactly. So he didn't have any extension left. He knew he had to also get shape on it, and yeah, the main thing with the bank was if you miss it, just get it safe.
So yeah, somewhere in that short rail.
Yeah, so he had to rush it. That's to where his speed went wrong, and it's to where what could have been 3-1 is most likely to get 2 each. Yeah, nice thin shot on the 6 ball. Good angle on the 7. Wanted to be a little bit further, but if he drops in the 7, maybe a hair of left spin, he'll be getting nicely on the 8.
Yeah, the shot clock makes it so much fun when it gets a little bit funky. You haven't quite made your decision, and then bang, you just got to go for it. And sometimes it pays off, and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it's funny. I've made a lot of matches with shot clock to where sometimes I really make, for my feeling, the best choices ever, and I play really good. And then sometimes I lose a match, and I go afterwards. I check out the whole match, and I go, "Why did I shoot that? Like,
Yeah.
I just do not understand why I would choose something." That's just what shot clock does to you.
It's got to go. It's got to go.
Yeah, it needs a little bit more.
Can he hold?
Well, the good thing is he doesn't really need to end up straight on the 9. Like, he can afford himself to bounce out half a diamond.
Yeah,
so
then
he's
he can
got
play twice across sort of thing, in a way.
yeah, or just still just take a more cut on the 10.
Yeah, he should be able to just dig at this one a little bit and hold it. It's good.
Yeah. Cheat the pocket, and this is what I meant. Now if he floats this in, he can take a little tougher cut on the 10, but
Which should be more than fine.
yeah. And the pockets are playing big, of course, with the new sliding cloth. So in this case, he can float this in pocket speed.
Yeah, he's more than fine from here.
Yeah, so stealing this rack.
Yeah. I don't know. I was feeling the jump and land on it and draw back. That's what I was feeling. He already had his jump cue in his hand. He was running out of time. Then quickly has to go and get his playing cue. Play the bank.
It's not like it was not a shot. Like I don't mind jumping
No,
at all.
yeah,
so,
yeah.
but
I've noticed.
I did feel the bank too.
Mm.
Like I did understand why he was like, it was maybe a little bit more insurance.
Yeah. But just in terms of the shot clock, it was running down him. But it is what it is. It's 2-0. And Yapp needs to make a ball.
Yeah, he definitely needs to do a little bit more on the break.
He's not quite crushing him, is he? He's just kind of hitting foolish, maybe slightly off foolish.
Yeah. Yeah, I could understand if he breaks like that, because the harder you break on the 1, the less likely it's going to go if it hits the titty a little bit to full the point.
Yeah.
The point of the side pocket. So yeah, that's to where.
We all love the point of the side, don't we?
Yeah, well, we've had so many drama happen with just the point of the side.
Well, he's changed to the center.
Oh, he's changed to the
Yeah.
center. I like it.
Time to crush him.
Well,
Good
good
grab.
break. Yeah, good break. Here we go. 2 balls on the break.
Oh, and the 3's hanging as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah, if you start breaking like this, it's a completely different ball game.
He's hit those. Look at that. Look at that white ball. It's funny how often with a magic rack, right, that one ball chases towards the corner. Like, how good's that rack as well? Open, lovely. Do we see any issues?
No.
Probably just this shot, really.
Yeah, if he can get straight on the 4.
Yeah, there's not many problems here. This is probably the only shot. Just laying good on the 5. And to be honest, there's not many issues. Kind of see Yapp going 3-2 here.
Yeah, you have to favor him from this position for sure. I'm actually glad to see that he changed from that side wheel break to
Definitely.
the center. Yeah, good speed. Both players looking to be playing very well. There's almost no mistakes, no strange shots. Both players looking in control. We could be in for a big treat. Ooh,
What were we talking about before?
yeah. Almost no mistakes. Ooh.
I think
might
was
be
it called a point? Or
Yeah, no, leave me alone, please.
wow. I thought he scratched then.
Yeah, I actually thought he was gonna scratch. He really was living on the edge there.
He didn't have to get that straight. A little bit angle would have been fine. And he's kind of landed probably a hair flatter than he wanted here as well, but he's fine to bump it out. He might even play off the short rail here to give himself some angle. Yeah, I like that. Oh, imagine if he drawed in the side. Oh, you'd be. Oh, that's painful.
Yeah, I don't see. Like I was gonna say, I don't really expect stuff from him like that. So
No. He's slightly underpaid this one. A little bit tentative stroke that one, Tim. This shot at 2-2 is not hard. Or it's hard, but not hard. 2-2 in a race to 4 compared to a race to 9, 7, whatever. It's a game. It's a game changer.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is a very important shot. He knows it. Call this extension.
You gonna draw this one, Tim?
Yeah, I like a low left, and then
Yeah.
get to the same side where the 9 is right now,
Yeah,
to get at least get your stroke in.
Just caught the 9 a little thin, didn't he?
Yeah, I was gonna say he could have hit it a little thicker,
A little
and
bit softer and
then
smoother.
it would get higher on the 10 ball. You see, if you look at the 9, got it on the.
On the low jaw as we
Yeah.
view it.
So tough 10 ball from here. Cue ball glued to the rail.
This is a bit funky. You gonna be dropping this in the corner or the side?
No, I think you got to go for the side.
I like the side here.
It's also because you can leave the cue ball to the rail. Always leave a difficult shot.
Little uppercut. Oh.
But a good shot though. That was really a tough shot from there.
Good speed.
Yeah.
Came off the point as well.
3-2. Aloysius Yapp.
And was that a break and run, Tim, as well?
I believe so, yeah. Because he had a great break from the center, and we said, oh, this should be looking easy. It did get a little tricky at the end.
Came off a few points.
Yeah, so would love to see him break again like this.
If he crushes him and he parks that white ball, he'll be fine. It'll be interesting to see if we see that one chase again to that top right corner pocket.
Yeah, because that would mean where he spots the cue ball right now.
This is perfect.
Yeah, if he can hit the one in the face, the one would track to that corner. Might be extra chance to make a ball.
He does stay down on the break for a while. Do you believe so?
At the end, yeah, but now when he goes slowly back, he comes up. This one, he didn't really catch it super thick, but still made 2 balls.
It's come plumb though, hasn't it? That one's gone again towards that corner. He's made the 7 up and down, short off the cue ball, and off the 9.
Yeah, so 2 balls on the break, and again, wide open. You know, this way, pool looks really easy.
At the moment. And it all comes down to that bad positional shot for Petri.
Yeah, yeah. If he can get 3-1 up, then he's a favorite to win the set, or at least you would guess him to be the favorite from there. And now, just stun over, get straight on the 3, or as straight as possible.
It's only really the 6 of the 8, because obviously the 8's on the low side of the 9.
Yeah, yeah. 6 to the 8 is a little tricky. Should be manageable if he uses a top short reel.
Nice. Yeah, if I was Yapp here, I would like to come off that short rail, then use the long rail with a touch of right to come in towards the 8. Is that what you're feeling as well?
Yes, yeah. I like to draw back a little bit now on the 5.
Just
and then play
past now, where it is now.
Yeah, and then stun right on the 6, and then I'd rather stay too high than too low on the 8. In that case, you can always just get back on the 9 ball. I'm not sure. He might have been trying to get perfectly straight on the 6.
Yeah, I would prefer more angle.
Yeah, because now he's really got to force the cue ball.
He's got to punch it a bit more.
But he can still go short reel, long reel towards the 8. Should be okay.
Should be fine. Kind of anywhere near that side pocket's good here. Like you said, you want to make sure you have the high angle compared to the low angle on this one. He doesn't like it though. He's definitely a lot more flatter than he wanted. Still believe he can punch this in and still play our shot, but he has to have the right depth control in terms of tip position.
Doesn't want to get all the way too low, but played good speed. Still punched it out. And
surprised he didn't use the long rail there still.
Yeah, maybe he just felt like that extra long rail was going to be even more difficult because he was already kind of straight.
Yeah.
So yes, looking comfortable still. It doesn't really look like he's going to flinch somewhere.
He's just solid, isn't he?
Just these 2 balls, and he would steal this set from Petri. Does he get to the other side for the 10 in the side? It's a little in between, but
a little 50-yard line, but he should be fine.
Yeah, I would be okay playing this in the side. Yeah.
Any reason why you prefer the side compared to the corner on this one?
Because the side pocket is bigger. Yeah, I think that would be my main reason. So Aloysius Yapp takes the first set for the 2. We'll go for a short little break and then continue with set number 2. We'll be right back. We are back here with second set in the Alfa Las Vegas Open. Last 64 between Aloysius Yapp and
I actually
Petri
didn't. I
Makkonen.
mean,
And he gets the break. That's so big. He can get a good start in the second set.
Why does he get the break? Can you tell this to the
Well,
viewers?
I found this out in my match as well.
Okay, so he gets the first break of the second set because Petri won the leg and
Correct.
started the first set.
Because I lost the first set, and then I was thinking I was going to break the second set. Well, I was hoping, I should say, and that wasn't the case.
Oh, painful, huh?
Yeah.
But again, makes 2 balls on the break, not ending up with a shot on the 2 this time. But at least you stay at the table, you're in control.
Yeah, nice pop. Again, that one's chasing towards that corner.
Yeah, you might have found something. If he can do this on every table, just have a square hit and have the 1 ball always go in.
My money's on him.
Yeah.
But you took it.
Yeah, that's
It's an open table, but no shot of the 2, so what are we feeling here, Tim?
I was looking at maybe banking the 2 ball over. Short reel, long reel, just down beneath the 4 and the 10. Or the combination. No. Oh, he played it the short way, just trying to look for cover. And it might be able to shoot the 2 on the side.
Maybe. Oh, it's only a very little jump into the corner. The 3's hanging, right? So.
Yeah.
And we got the playing cue.
Yeah, so he's shooting this in the side. He will always have the 3 ball.
Must be pretty tight. Or he's pretty much guaranteed shape. Pretty much.
Yeah, for sure not easy at all. Well, almost missed it, but
Lovely shot.
yeah, great shot.
Yeah, well, that's the issue with the Yapp playing that safety, not wiring it to the 8 ball. If he jams it up close,
Yeah.
Petri's got no shot.
Yeah, made a huge difference.
So we got to swing this one around.
Yeah. 2 rails. Oh,
That's a pretty good touch with the rest.
Yeah.
Or the bridge. What do you call it, rest? Bridge? Chiga?
either way. I'm used to rest because I used to play snooker. So, but I think in pool they say the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, something that most of the people in the USA are not a big fan of.
No.
They really try to avoid the.
Especially with the
the rest
7-footers
of
as
the
well,
bridge.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a midget, so like I'm really short, so I have to use it all the time.
Yeah, you've got a different extension, like a 20-inch, haven't you? Something a little bit longer, so it gives you more reach.
Yeah.
Custom-made one.
Well, I can. I might need it really. No, it's not easy to play pool when you're that short, but it's not impossible, obviously.
Always nice to land the right side there, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he really has the speed down. I don't think he really made many mistakes the first set, just that one positional one.
Yeah, but it kind of came before from landing awkward on the 4, then he tried to bump the 5, and then he kind of hooked himself behind the 8.
Yeah, but it ain't over. He's still got plenty of time. Needs to win this set, though.
With this one here, is there any particular side you like to land on? Right side or left side?
No, I like to just play left. Because the inside, playing that shot with inside is more difficult. Especially the newer cloth. It's going to bend a little bit more, and before you know it, you miss a shot. With that little bit of outside, it's not that difficult.
Just stays on line, hey?
Yeah. So 1-0 Petri Makkonen. Break and run. Not true.
Well, sort of, in
yeah,
theory.
sort of, yeah. It needed one chance to clear the rack.
It's been a very open game in reality.
Yeah, they're not missing balls or making huge mistakes. It's all just a couple safeties and then one or the other runs out. Great level here from both players. I mean, there's a reason why they're both in the last 64, obviously. There's a lot of good players in this building right now.
Does that include me because I was in the 64? Oh, but now I'm doing commentary, so
Yes. Yes, okay. Sure.
thank you. Thank you for putting me in that category.
Well, it would be a little sad to say no and then hurt you with all these people watching, right?
There is a box of tissues here, though.
Okay, so let's see if Patrick can,
Time to crush him.
yeah, breaking very well. Just Yapp has been getting a couple better looks after the break so far.
And he had a reasonable look then, but he just didn't weld it to the 8.
Okay, again.
Five's
big
in.
Yeah, there we go.
Have we got a kiss, or is it going to
Yeah.
stop? That's all right.
Does that one ball go? Because if the one ball goes, we can go as fast as we can to that 10 ball.
Again, that one's chasing, isn't it, towards that corner? He could, if that one's on, he could even play the 2-10 combination if he really wants. Depends what. I don't think he's got the angle to land on it though. He might as well just draw back and try and run the rack.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not sure if that one ball really does go. If it doesn't, he might be able to shoot the 1 of the 7. If you don't make it, it will just go to the long rail and position yourself for the 2-10.
I think it goes.
Okay, well, then in this case, yeah, I think I would just go for the run out. That 10 ball looks tempting, but
Yeah, well, if he had the high angle where he could have just bounced off the short rail, potentially, right? 'Cause that 10's, it's only like a little flick away. He wants to be a little bit straighter, I reckon, than this, because that 6 is a big ball.
yeah, he's quite straight on this 3. Not easy to get to the 4.
He played it with a little bit of inside, but probably not enough, because I think he wants to land closer to the long rail.
Yeah, yeah, stay away from the 6 ball. Yeah.
Because this way is not nice.
Not really sure what he can play. It looks like
Can he play with like high, maybe a touch of inside and miss the 6
he might.
and miss the 9?
I like maybe to play high with a little outside
And let it
and then go
arc
to the center of the table.
off 2 rails or 1?
2.
Yeah, just let it arc a little bit.
Yeah, just making sure that when it hits the short rail, it straightens out. I don't want to get close to the 9. Well, he played it the other way around with inside, and
Oh, looks like we got a bank.
oh, he might go for the bank 10 ball combination.
Maybe. He played a good shot, right? A little bit stiff to get a bad kiss on the
I
floor.
mean, it was still a little bit straight to do that, and
but
yeah,
all-
it really needed a good bump.
Yeah, it all comes down to the shot before, though.
Yeah.
Call the 10. Come on.
Well, yeah, we would love to see it.
He's got to be
think
going
he's-
it for sure.
Yeah.
Can he get out of the way as well so we can see?
Oh, and he's missed it. And is he gonna get fortunate maybe with the 7? No.
No.
So
Did he play more cue ball than 10?
he might have, yeah.
Because he played it with right, a little bit of outside, which turned it over a little bit. Maybe he played more cue ball than 10.
Yeah, might
Maybe.
possibly be. I would not understand why, because if he was playing safety in mind, then why not just play a good safety? Like, I do like two-way shots, but don't overdo them. Don't try too much, too many of them.
Yes. Can
It's-
the cue ball get in between those 2 balls?
I think so. And
Looks like it.
even if he hits a 7, it's going to only push him to the bottom long rail in this view to get on the 6. As long as he doesn't get glued to the long rail,
Yeah.
he's on the 6 ball.
He's a great potter.
Oh, has a great technique.
He's always so stable.
Oh, look at this.
That's a great stroke.
Yeah, it was just trying to make sure he wouldn't hook himself somewhere.
Has he got a shot?
I don't really see him scratching from here.
Yeah.
Because the cue was always going to push a little bit more forward after contacting the 6. So, crossing to the other side of the table.
You think he's going to be fine?
I think so, yeah.
What about safety behind the 10?
Such a small window.
He tried it.
Oh, he might have been trying to play it, but I am not too sure about that shot.
I'm not sure if your shot was on. That jaw was quite big. I think he definitely tried to get behind the 10, and he did not succeed. So, has he left a shot or has he left a jump? Is the next
I think
question.
Well, either way, the jump would also be makeable, but this
Yeah.
is, now it's an open shot. He can go around the 7. Ooh. He's almost missed
Wipe
that.
his feet there.
Ooh.
They are sliding in though, aren't they? And he played that at speed as well. Do you,
Caught that a little thin.
do you feel like Petri gets a little bit quick sometimes, his stroke?
Maybe just a hair, not crazy much, but I just feel that sometimes he feels so good around the table that his concentration lacks.
Yeah.
Like it just drops down a little bit and then oops, a small mistake, a little error.
That's definitely me. Times 10. Not you though. Smooth operator.
I wish. Yeah, so
Well, hopefully I can
2
commentate
rails
one of
here.
your matches in the World Temple.
Yeah, I cannot wait. So P.Makkonen 2-0, and yeah, Yapp let him off the hook there. Tried to play that safety behind the 10, but it was very tricky though.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he could have chopped it in.
We'll go for a short 1-minute break. We'll be right back for you guys.
Trying to play every game from the beginning. It doesn't matter what format it is, what race it is. You know, it's pool. Every time it's going to be the same. So I'm trying to just play and focus one race at a time. I actually like the third set instead of the shootout. I think more pool favors a better player. So I actually prefer it that way. So I like it.
Are back here, the Alfa Las Vegas Open. P.Makkonen in the break. He's up 2-0 in this second set. Definitely trying to avoid going home.
Time to crush him.
Big crush, made the 6 in the side, and is he gonna get something on the 1?
He's got a
I
shot.
think he's got it, yeah. Big break again. 6 straight in the side.
The top 2 balls are chasing towards the side pocket in this match, which is good. That 2.
Well, I think that 2 still goes off the 7. As long as he gets to the bottom side of the table.
Can he get there though? That's the question.
I think he can, low left.
Yeah, so whereabouts are you trying to get here? Where are you feeling?
I feel he can still go low left and go in between the 5 and the 3. Like
Short rail
go
again.
to the short
Yeah,
rail.
that's what I'm thinking, yeah. Low left, long, short, underneath the
And
9 and 10-ish.
Yeah, I think if he can get to the second diamond short rail, then he can cut the 2 off the 7 and still get out for the 3 in the
Yeah,
corner.
because you don't want to be straight on the long rail. You want to have a little bit of angle.
Yeah.
I'm learning so much with you. Thank you. And he can let his stroke out here as well. Or not.
Well, he
Can he bank it?
didn't like it that much. I don't think the
No.
bank is on. There's a big double kiss here. Is he going rail,
Rail
7
pocket.
pocket? Yeah. Then
Oof.
maybe cue ball go 2 rails for the 3 in the same side.
Don't know. Did he call it? That's the question. Oh, it looks okay from here actually. No, definitely played. Definitely try and play safe.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Worked out really good. Of course, Yapp is a big favorite to hit the 2 ball from here, but it's tough to lock someone up all the time. Do like to kick 1 rail, hit the inside, and send the 2 ball up behind the 8-7.
Can he get a result on a kick? You're feeling half ball and slide up table with the cue ball?
Yeah, just like this, sending the 2 behind the 8-7.
Is that what you were feeling?
That's what I called. But still unfortunate because I have a feeling he might have left that 2 ball on.
He stuck the cue ball nice. Looks like he's left it on.
Well, and if not, he can still have that little edge to play the safety again. Right spin, spinning the cue ball out. No. Whee!
Just overcut it with a hair.
And
Has he got away with it? I wouldn't think so. Can still make it off the long rail.
yeah, he might have it stuck with the 3. So he might be queuing over that 3 ball, yup. I think it's close.
I feel like he's got to maybe go in between the gap of the 7 and 5 because of the slide, right? It's going to slide a little bit off this one, isn't it? Maybe
Well,
try.
depends on how thick you hit
Yeah.
the 2 ball.
Yeah, I'm thinking of catching
See, he
a hit.
catches it thick, and now...
I would have played it with more speed. I was feeling more speed than actually the contact point.
Well, he caught it really thick.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that 3 was definitely an issue queuing over it.
yeah, and I think he's in trouble now. Might have to go for the jump cue. Yeah. Jump cue is out.
Oh, he's hit that so nice too.
Yeah, but another opportunity here
It's a
for
bit of a sellout.
Yapp. Yeah, I mean, could be just what he needs.
It's a bit funkier actually. It's not as easy as I first thought. Can you play it top right past the 5, low left, and let it arc a little bit? Get enough cue action on it?
He might be able to still
Or punch it around the angles?
play with low left. Just like that.
Yeah, beautiful
Good
shot.
shot.
Cue that nice. Well, I don't see many issues here to go 3-0.
Yeah, and Yapp is letting Makkonen off the hook in this set. It's not that Makkonen has not been making any mistakes.
No. Just roll this in for the 5 on the side. Yeah, I don't see any issues. And pretty much anywhere mid-table is good for the 9 to get back onto the 10.
Yeah, you go to the center of the table on the 9, and then this is just routine for most of the players.
Oh, definitely.
Little draw.
Three 0, calling it.
Yeah, no commentator's curse here. We don't do all that stuff.
I'm not a commentator though.
Oh. Well, he decided to go to the other side of the 9, but me neither. I'm a pool player.
Oh, you do play pool?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. And perfectly on the 10. This is to go on the hill, and we could be in for the
Shootout.
the third set. That's a good start.
I think the third set is looking pretty good at the moment. But stranger things have happened.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It only takes one really big mistake, and before you know it, it's hill.
Where's Marco? He owes me a drink as well. You know Marco?
I have no clue.
No. Teutcher? He's a good friend of yours, isn't he? From your country?
He's from my country. Yeah.
I wish I was born in. I love your accent's lovely.
Thanks.
Lekker, lekker.
Lekker. Okay, so Makkonen breaking now, 3-0, and has he had once? He only had one dry break in 2 sets time, maybe. He's been breaking very good.
Hopefully we see that one tracking towards that top right pocket again. And he's breaking in a very similar spot, a little bit left of center, as we view it. Do you have any secrets in terms of breaking, like crushing them? Is there any tips you can give to the people listening?
Well, if you look at how long his swing is, if you just look at when he goes back, he really pushes the whole cue in there, which just generates a lot of speed. If you look, there's a reason why his break is that hard. It's not just because he snaps his fingers and boom, like.
It would be nice if that was the case.
Yeah, I know, but
It's a bit like lag in golf. You know, when you get to the top of the swing, you
Yeah.
load
and then you hit it
all the
yeah.
way through.
Yeah, so, but this time no ball and good shot for A.Yapp to get control in this rack.
It would be nice to slide underneath there.
Yeah, behind the 2 and the 5 was the goal, and good chance here for Makkonen.
Yes. Can he get the one towards the sort of short rail here and try and bump the cube underneath the 6-3, or he's going to thin it?
Yeah, I did like this shot. Oh.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
he knew the moment he struck that. No, there was just a big
Yeah.
wall of balls on the left side of the table, so I did like the shot.
What about that corner pocket though?
Yeah, he needed that 5 ball to be a little bit more to the left.
Any bump would have been good, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and from that view we just seen, I'm not sure if that 9 ball does go. So
Doesn't look like it.
that could be a little troublemaker. Oh, got a little firm.
He's okay though.
Yeah, we'll have to go 2 rails. Back to where the 2 ball is now, I guess.
Do you play this with any outside or just more flat?
Yeah, I do like to play maybe like a tip or right spin, because on the new cloth it's going to curve after it hits the first rail. So you need to straighten it up a little bit.
So what are we doing with this 9 ball?
Yeah, it might be time to think about it. I like playing position on the
Yeah,
short side
and
of
then
the
play
9.
a safety?
Either the safety or the 9 on the side, depending on how well you get there.
Yeah.
Good shot here. Good job on holding the cue ball.
Because you can't really use the 5 to bump into the 9 because then he leaves himself too thin of a shot on the 6 potentially. That's always an option. But I do like your idea in terms of using the 8 to get down table towards where the Predator logo is now, and then either make it in the side or play safe. And you can always stick it and weld it to that 10.
Yeah, I don't like, let's say he was going to use the 5 and take a longer 6. If he does that, that means he has a lot of confidence in his technique to still make the 6, but
Too much angle though, potentially.
yeah, and he could get behind the 9 if he bumps it, so
Does it go?
I think it goes, yeah.
No, I'm talking the 9. No.
Oh, the 9, oh no. I don't feel like it goes. Little stun off the rail, needs a small angle on the 7.
So sweet.
So clean. Struck that ball so nicely.
Yeah, I do rate his action for sure. He's one of the more cleaner strikers. So
Now I just draw back the right spin a little bit, maybe a diamond.
we want some angle though, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, he did get a little straight on this. Oh, from this angle it looks like it goes.
It does, doesn't it?
Now he is in the center of the cue ball. He's not really drawing back.
So my question is, if it does go, why did he leave himself this shape?
Yeah, why would he not leave himself a little more angle on the 8?
So
Yeah.
maybe he doesn't go.
In any case, I would question that. So
Yeah. I still like, if it doesn't go, I like drawing underneath, long rail short. It's still funky though. Looks like he's going to pound it off the right long rail here.
difficult shot.
A lot of cue power needed here.
Poh. So it either has to go or he's going to play the safety behind the 10.
But if it does go from here, he's going to have to baby and he can easily skid.
Yeah, it could skid, but sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do. Safety?
I think so.
No.
I don't think so.
No, great run out.
Yeah, he didn't play the shape to get onto the 8. He didn't convince us that the 9 went.
Yeah, that the 9 went, exactly, yeah.
He shocked us.
Oh, good job sharking us. So 3-1, P.Makkonen is still up, but A.Yapp refusing to give up the set.
It's a good finish. Good finish. You.
And for Petri, I mean, he doesn't really have to worry yet.
What shot did Petri have a shot? Or was it just a break, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think he had a dry break and a couple safety shots back and forth. Oh, and then he scratched.
Yes, that's right. Sorry, I'm just getting a little bit dazed.
Yeah, that's okay. You had a long day.
No, it's not that.
Oh, okay.
Just you.
Yeah, sure. Just stop it, please. Okay, so A.Yapp breaking. Rack number 5.
Let's listen to that sound.
Great break again. There was one ball tracking towards that corner pocket, but it got kissed and he's left one ball in a great position.
Where's it?
Look at the 2 ball was going straight to that corner and then got kissed by the 3.
And it's good to have the 3 and 4 pretty close together as well, in terms of, because that 4 doesn't go at the moment, but he can use the 3 to potentially bump the 4, bump the 6.
Yeah, probably run into the 6.
So that would be ideal.
Yeah, so this is the opportunity to level the score in sets, 1 each.
Yeah, you can try and land anywhere on that short rail. Frozen to it would be ideal, but no, this way's fine.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Now just place with inside. Little topspin inside.
Probably half ball.
Yeah, alpha ball on the 6. Basically any flick will cause a 6 ball to go.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, good shot and complete control.
Well, it's nice having the 8 and 9 close together as well.
Yeah, that 9 ball could be a little tough to get on, but with the 8 being next to it, we definitely favor him to be out from here.
His speed control has been pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like he's feeling the speed of the table and he's been striking the ball well. It's just a couple strange shots at times.
Probably a little bit flatter than he wanted here. Not sure if he can draw.
Yeah, might still be able to draw just in front of the side pocket and bump out of the
Yeah,
rail.
a little bit of left or outside. Just like that.
Yeah, nicely struck there.
So the whole key to this finish is landing the right side of the 8 ball.
Yeah.
If you land the right side, there's no issues.
Well, what he could play is going 3 rails on the 7
For the side.
for the 8 in the side, and most likely to end up with the angle to always run up to the 9.
Well, he's got that angle here. He can easily play that shot. I don't mind that shot because these tables are fast, so you can work the cue ball around. And then short side on the 9 is no issue as well.
Looking to play high left.
Has he got headphones? Is he listening?
Yeah, I sometimes really think the players are, but
Just a little bounce would be nice.
yeah, I think it's okay. It's not ideal, but I think if he can float this in really soft, he'll still be fine. Something a lot of players think is scary, something I do a lot. I float those balls in.
They're never fun. Got a perfect view from here. We don't even need the camera. How good does the arena light look?
Yeah, perfect shot there, and yeah, the circumstances here, the equipment, the arena, the crowd, the people, over 7,000 league players in here, a couple good commentators. I think we're in a really good spot here. I think Pool is in a good place.
and we got a third set.
Yeah, if he makes his 10 ball, which he's most likely to do,
I think so.
I think so.
I want to see a shootout.
Yeah, so P.Makkonen levels the score, 1 each in sets.
So
We'll go to the deciding set.
in reality, Yapp's won 5 racks, Petri's won 6. So it's a close game regardless.
Yeah, so if they keep doing the same thing, they could go to a shootout.
I think it's only fair.
We'll go for a short 2-minute break and then continue with set number 3. Stay tuned. We are back here at the Alfa Las Vegas Open, the Pro Billiard Series. You can see both chairs are empty.
Well, we're here.
Yeah, but we are here, yeah. Both players just took a little bathroom break. Obviously, I've been playing for over an hour already, so I do understand that they, at some point, want to take a small break.
Of course. Now, do you have a pick on who wins this third set? Or are you picking a shootout?
I think we will see a winner because we've seen a big momentum all the time. Like both players, when they got stuff rolling, they really kept it. But we could easily see a shootout. Here we have Nick DeLeon and Oliver Zolnocki on the left. Nick DeLeon playing Mario He, the Panda. On the right, Oliver Zolnocki is playing
Hunter Lobato.
Yeah, it's really nice guess from that. Just seeing that little haircut in the corner.
Yeah, no, because we went to the barber shop together.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. That's all I need to see.
Yeah, Oliver Zolnocki, who missed a couple big tournaments organized by Predator last year. Good to see him back playing all the events. Very strong player. Stayed with him for like a month and a half.
You did?
2 months. Yeah, we practiced together for a lot. Was a good time.
That's good to hear. It's always good to have friends you can catch up with and practice
Oh, he
with
was
and
beating.
spar with.
He was beating me so hard.
Oh,
It was
really?
unreal.
That's good. Have you recovered?
Yeah, I think I learned a lot from
Yeah.
getting my. Yeah,
No, that's good.
getting me whooped. I mean,
Sometimes it happens, eh?
yeah, that's true.
Not so often for you, but more for others. You know. So obviously Petri winning the lag.
Unless y'all go heel, then we go to a shootout, okay?
Yeah, referee saying if we go hill in this deciding set, we'll go to a shootout.
So basically he's saying he wants a shootout.
I'm
Because
not
I
su-
want to see a shootout. Do you?
I don't mind it. I like to watch it.
What about shooting it?
Shooting it is okay. No, the pressure is just high, you know, and that's not always that easy.
That one is glued to that top right pocket.
Yeah, and super break. 1 and the 2 in front of the corners.
3's good.
3 is good. Just a 4 to the 5 maybe.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
But more ideal breaks, you're not really going to get those.
Yeah, this match has opened up quite nicely in terms of the breaks. Hasn't been many clusters.
Yeah, I recall someone saying it's impossible to make a ball, but almost every break.
Not sure who said that. Yes, there was definitely nothing easy in my match. There was plenty of clusters. That was the issue.
Yeah.
Where's
you know, but
where are
it's-
those issues?
Yeah, but that's also the game of tempo, you know. It's not just a running game. There's a lot more to it.
Oh, definitely. So where do we want to be here?
Center of the table. I
Is-
like the center of the table.
You see where that cue ball is now? Is he happy to play the 5 from where he was?
He could, yeah. But on the other side, he's got a nice angle here to get around the 10 ball.
Yeah, I
and
like playing.
get close.
I like playing the Z here. Long, low left.
Yeah.
Let the stroke out a little bit.
You don't want to do too much of that short pokey stroke. You want to get the stroke out sometimes to feel you're like striking the ball well. You know, everybody can roll a couple balls in, but then if you do it for a long time, you don't feel that big swing anymore.
And it can cause issues.
Yeah, if now you have to shoot this long shot and you feel uncomfortable.
Oh, tempo. He's alright.
Not the 10 ball, but he's left himself a little angle on this 6. No, straight, good shot.
I think he just jumped the gun a little bit there, Tim. He kind of got on it quick. Should have just waited a second. He was perfect. No issues.
I'm just a little nervous here, okay? Come on.
Me too.
It's a good match.
It's pretty high standard.
Yeah, both gentlemen, how many balls have they missed? And
Petri
maybe
drawed that
one
2.
One or two, maybe?
Yeah, has Yapp missed one?
No, you played the safety on the 6 ball behind the 10.
Maybe just that poor jump shot which he scratched.
Yeah, yeah. So imagine.
And Petri hooked himself. Right, it hasn't been many errors.
Yeah, so high standard here, and looks like Petri is drawing first blood here in this 3rd set. Just this 10 ball. There it goes. Break and run. And
Looking good.
if he keeps breaking like this, like I said beforehand, it's a very dangerous man.
Well, it's only a race of 3, right? It's a short race.
Well, yeah, if the player that gets to 3 first is at least guaranteed to be going to a shootout. But I'm pretty sure when they get to 3, they would love to go to 4.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's see if he can reproduce another break like that.
This has been a pleasure though, Tim. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, hopefully everybody's enjoying this match as much as I am doing, because no, I mean, this is a breaking clinic
It is,
almost.
yeah. I know I've said it a few times, but I'm sure that one is going to track towards that pocket.
Yeah, there he goes. Makes it 2 in the side. Okay, he got bumped.
Got
but
bumped.
Still, he's got a shot on the 1, and yeah.
Yeah, it's reasonable. That's a huge follow through, isn't it?
He's really putting the speed into the balls instead of a lot of power. There's a lot of timing too.
Does the 3 make in the side? Yes, it does,
Yeah.
as we view it. So he's basically just going to make this now.
Make
Maybe
this.
get around the 10.
Yeah, I like to go 2 rails.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier to spread the pace.
Yeah, you can kind of drift it towards the
As long
corner.
as you bump the 2nd rail, you're good on the 3.
Yeah,
Nice
that's pretty
shot.
nice.
Looks a little straight, but
He can still drop it in. Imagine if he runs a set out.
yeah, I mean, in the history of the Pro Billiard Series, there has not been many
No.
4 and outs.
No.
I think maybe 2.
Yeah, if there wasn't any hand rack, definitely. But with the hand rack, it kind of creates issues, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like with this format, with the hand rack, in the beginning, everybody was like, "Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Win or break, race to 4. It doesn't matter if it's hand rack. They're gonna run all the sets out." Well, we've only had 2 in, what is it? Maybe 3 years. So.
And they're probably done by all done by you.
No, not even close. Trust me.
Oh, he's in good line here.
I had 1 break and run.
That's good.
Yeah,
I don't think I had one.
got perfect on the 5. So it would be nice to get that early lead. You never know what happens after, you know. So at least getting the 2 games on the board.
What is Yapp thinking right now?
He might be just thinking, hey, just stay positive and hopefully I get a look somewhere and then I got to be ready. There's not really much more he can do. He never came to the table yet in this set.
Yeah, he's going to have to play up and down here.
Well, he could have played stun to the other side of the 8, but he really wanted to be on the other side for some reason. But I think he's got straight.
He can always play the 8 in the corner where he's bridging over now.
I like drawing back on this.
Oh, if you got an action like that, then yeah. See, I'm not a very good draw player, so at least he can manipulate the white a little bit here.
Yeah, he can choose to go to the short side of the 9. I think coming back up is only risky. Well, he definitely not thought so.
Yeah, I like that.
He's a little straight on the 9. Still needs a good shot here, though.
Yeah, but after queuing the 8 in, this should be a piece of cake, right?
You would say.
Because he hit the 8 beautiful. No side spin. It was dead straight draw.
Yeah, I think he's in stroke now.
That's nice. Pinched the pocket beautifully there as well.
Yeah, so not a straight in 10 ball. Should be doable for a player of his speed. This for a 2-0 lead.
Oh, gorgeous. Did not even move.
Yeah, so 2 breaker runs in a row. We'll go for a short little 1-minute break. We'll be right back. Welcome back here, the Alfa Las Vegas Open. This is the 3rd and deciding set between P.Makkonen and A.Yapp. P.Makkonen up 2-0 and will be breaking in rack number 3.
2 breaking runs. Can he make it 3?
Sure, guess so with a break like this.
But I feel like he's going to go dry.
That 4-ball. Oh.
Somebody bumped the table quickly. Has he got a shot at the 1? Isn't that heartbreaking? Oh, he crushes it.
Yeah, just look at that 4-ball. He was begging that 4-ball to go, but
it's a pretty thin chop on this 1.
Can still run the cue ball around. Can even choose to run into the 2 if he.
Yeah, could even bump the 2 or 3, really. Because if he bumps one of them, he should have a shot. Gorgeous looking table, isn't it? I might get rid of my Rasson and buy a Predator.
You should.
I think so. Might take it with me on the plane.
So that means you've been liking the table so far?
Oh, they're beautiful. Play so nice.
Well, just not your last match, but before that they were nice, huh?
Nah, even during the last match. It was nice watching it from the chair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Roland likes his table.
Yeah. Where is he?
Yeah. Yeah, so good gut shot on the one. He was, pointing at, he was trying to bump it. Is there something he can do? Can he play the 2-4 combo still? I think he might hit the long rail first and then get behind the 8. So, not ideal position.
Don't even know what I like here.
Extension.
This is where the shot clock is an issue for the player.
He might still go for that combo. Rail first into the 4 with,
Can
with quite some speed and then with inside spin.
And then just pray.
No, you just get the cue ball over. The 4 is gonna run. The 2 ball is gonna run into the 8.
Yeah, and stay on the short rail.
So you know where it's gonna go, but yeah, you will need to play a very deliberate shot.
Looks like he's trying to get the cue ball behind the 8.
Yeah, super thin with right spin. And didn't manage to get behind the 8. Now, it might be aggressive, but there is a carom on the 10 ball.
A what?
Carom on the 10 ball.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
It's either that or
What
maybe the 2 of the 6.
What about
Inside?
What about trying to get the cue ball frozen to the 10?
Oh, where are you gonna play the 2 ball to?
Oh, I don't know about
call-
that. That's what you're going to tell me about.
What did he call? He called something in his corner.
Maybe
here.
he did call the 10. Oh,
I
okay.
think so. I think so.
He has got headphones in. I think it's a good shot. It's free in a way.
Yeah, he just made sure that that 2 ball would go to the other long rail, and he's played a perfect safety here.
And he looks like he's full ball hooked as well. Jump cue time. We're going airborne. With only 20 seconds left.
Yeah, quite tough to get that 2 ball out or the cue ball out. He is calling the bank. He might be going all in here. Oh.
Just clipped the 9.
And
he sold out.
yeah, the perfect opportunity for P.Makkonen to get himself on the hill and guaranteeing himself the shootout in case there's a comeback.
Just barely clipped it. I can't believe he made the 5 as well from that angle. We're looking good here.
Yeah, just he could lose the 3 ball when he runs it into the 4.
See, I would like to be a lot closer than that on this touchy shot. I don't know about you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
because then there's less speed involved in this. But you know, it's still manageable. Hit the right side. Nicely done.
It's just the right, he should be just okay to miss the 8 ball.
Yeah, I think so. Could also play the short side of the 6 in case he scared of the 8. Play thin on the 3 with left spin.
Good speed.
Yeah, good shot. 6 and a 7 most likely to go in the same corner pocket. Yeah, starting to play a little bit slower, so I feel that there's a small tension. He's trying to make sure that he's not making any stupid mistakes.
Good angle as well. Yeah, I don't see any issues here. Gonna draw up table, maybe in line with the bulk line. Making sure you give yourself a little bit of angle to float back down table for the 9.
Just barely get to the kitchen.
Speaking of kitchen, I'm a bit hungry.
Yeah, who's not?
I do remember you offering me the other day you were going to take me out for dinner. I know it's a little bit late, but...
Yeah, so he's got perfect position on the 8 here.
That's a good handball. You got to use the long rail here to float down, yeah?
You don't have to, but I do like.
You don't have to?
No. The only thing that can happen if you don't play that extra long rail is that sometimes the cue ball does curve towards the long rail.
Well, especially
and now you
with-
get glued on the
Yeah,
rail.
especially with the sliding cloth, it's probably better to use the long rail.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been looking strong so far. A.Yapp making the foul and Makkonen, Petri Makkonen on the hill. 3-0, and I think it's safe to say Aloysius Yapp is in trouble.
Well, we're nearly at the shootout. But, yep, needs to have a shot in the next rack.
Yeah.
But the way Petri has been breaking,
Hey, you would not fancy Yapp to
No.
get back to the table no more.
not at the moment.
Or at least not with an open shot
Mm.
or something. But we'll never know what happens, of course.
Well, Petri is hoping for a shot on the one or on anything low. And Yapp is praying for no shot for Petri. But the way the balls have been opening up lately, there's a good chance Petri's going to have first look at the table.
Yeah, let's see another big break.
There's a couple of nice steak places around here as well. And I did forget my wallet.
So there it is, the 8. Oh, almost the 8, and
Oh,
no ball.
It's always happens when you just want to make one, you just don't. Look at him. He's got it.
Just look at the action on the cue ball.
He's going to get a parking ticket if he keeps doing that. It's a gorgeous break as he just waves his arm in disbelief. That 5 is funky in that, as he's cueing over it right now with his right arm.
Yeah, it's last call here for Aloysius Yapp.
Good opener.
Quite some work to do. It could go for the 5-8 combo in the top left corner in case he gets a little tough on the 4.
It all comes down to where he leaves himself on the 4.
Yeah, it's okay angle. I think he can draw back, staying away from the 9. There's a couple different. He has the 5-8 combo. He could play for the bank shot on the 5 because the angle is not too big. So if he can get a good position on the bank, is an option.
Yeah.
I don't like getting to the center of the table and having to cut the 5.
No. I'm liking the bank. Yeah, I like twice across here. Trying to land maybe square with the 5 or just above it. Playing the bank, then swinging the wide around.
Well, he was looking at the combination, I think. So he might be going up and down.
Yeah, he looks like he's playing. Looks like he's playing pretty flat. So maybe you are right, Tim.
Just don't want to end up on the long rail because then the
Won't.
combo gets a lot more difficult. Yeah, this is not great. Or at least I don't fancy it from here.
No.
He might. No. Well, yeah, he might be able to roll up on the 8, but
Yeah, maybe he might have to pull the pin and roll up.
can he maybe play the 5-8 combo in the side? No, it looks like he's playing the safe.
Yeah, I think it's layup time. Well, I wouldn't lay up because I'm an idiot.
He's touched the 8.
How did he bump it?
He shot the 5 ball into the 8.
Did he try and spin it, or he just hit it flat? No, he hit it flat.
Hit it flat. And
See, would you play that with a little bit of left so you can kind of turn the 5?
I do like to
Yeah.
hit the left. You can hit the 5 ball thicker, and it will still spin over to the right.
And then the left kind of kills the white a little bit.
Yeah, so it's crunch time here for Petri Makkonen.
Does the 8 go on the side?
I don't think the 8 goes to the side anymore, but if he gets to the center of the table, he's got a perfect angle to get to the short side of the 8.
Yeah. Yeah, worst case scenario. Well, Yapp did have a look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
has missed small opportunities here and there, and
He's got good angle here to get short side, either for the side or in the top corner.
yeah, from the top it looks like the 8 might go in the side. That would be
Either or, he's gonna land short side and be plumb, a bit like that.
yeah, perfect. Just that small little angle so he wouldn't end up on the rail, and getting close to being done and dusted here.
I don't want it to be though.
Oh, Okay.
Well, I'm out now, so maybe we can do some more tomorrow. That's nice.
Yeah, good shot. Just those 2 balls to get to the last 32 here.
It's pretty clinical last set.
Yeah, played very strong stuff, and especially his break.
Well played to Patrick. Commiserations to Mr. Yapp.
Yeah, Aloysius Yapp is out, and P.Makkonen, he will go through to the last 32 here in the Alfa Las Vegas Open. This was James Georgiadis and myself, Tim de Ruiter. Thanks, James.
Thank you, Tim. It was a pleasure.
And hopefully we'll see you all back tomorrow.
Yeah, what time does it start tomorrow?
I think around, it's 9:30.
Perfect. I'll see you then.
Okay, good night, guys.
Good night.